Hello, my Sagittarian friends. Welcome to Rebel Moon Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before. This reading is going to be for the first 2 weeks of, of October. Okay, we're going to try that again. First 2 weeks of October. And I'm sorry I'm getting them out a little bit late. The energies weren't right the last couple of days, so I only got the first 6 done, and then now the stars have aligned, the energies are flowing, and we're back. So, my Sagittarian friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, what do we have for you? We have the Wheel. Wheel's been coming out quite a bit. And the 6 of Wands, so that's awesome. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay, that's too many. Is there just the one to clarify this reading for me? Or let me look. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. All right. Sorry. Listening to my intuition there. All right. So, my Sagittarius friends, your reading the first 2 weeks of October is starting with the Wheel. In a regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, it would be known as the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel is, when it shows up, is a reminder that things change. Sometimes things are up, sometimes things are down. That's what the Wheel does. It rolls, right? It's also the number 10 of the major arcana, so it's the ending of one situation or energy or way of being or cycle, and it's also the number 1, which is the beginning of another. So a reminder that if you're down and if you're in a place where emotionally you're down, vibrationally, things don't seem to be working out, maybe you're in a negative mindset, maybe you're overwhelmed with something, that down feeling is going to end, and this beautiful new feeling of hope is going to come through for you. And that's exactly what for you is happening, because the card directly after the Wheel is the 6 of Wands. So victory, rejoicing, really truly feeling grateful and blessed. So something is changing for you. And then we have the 2 9s here. So we have the 9 of Swords, which I think you can see from the illustration here. Sleepless nights. Her head's not on the pillow. Her head is in her hands. It's about stress and anxiety and worry, negative thoughts, negative self-belief, mass confusion, just all those things that could potentially keep you up at night. The worries, the stresses, the guilts, the shames, the whatever the swords are that cause your sleepless nights, or cause your inattentiveness. That's too hard of a word for me to be trying. But those 9 of Swords are your struggles. I think you get the meaning. You're moving from that to an energy of the 9 of Cups. Now, the 9 of Cups energy is like a won the lotto energy. Like everything I ever wanted. Like I'm so happy. Like my cup overflows, right? Like she's there dressed in gold. There's a treasure chest wide open with riches inside. There's just the sun directly behind her, lifting her up. All of these cups, all of these blessings are just all around her. And that that Nine of Swords energy into the Nine of Cups energy is beautiful. This is a reminder right here that don't worry, you will be successful. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to win the lotto, so don't spend your paycheck on lotto tickets, right? Do what you feel inclined to do. This message isn't giving you that sort of advice. What it is telling you, though, is that something that may have caused you a lot of stress, worry, and angst is going to cease to exist, or it's going to cease to cause you that feeling, you know, that Nine of Swords, worry, stress, and anxiety feeling. That's going away, and blessings are replacing them. The Three of Pentacles is about growth, okay? It's about collaboration. It's finding your tribe. It's growing your knowledge, your abundance. It's a growth card. So you're definitely seeing this growth, and it's starting in the first 2 weeks of October for you, however this resonates. However, whatever this cycle that you're in that is so low vibrational, it is moving into a beautiful Nine of Cups energy. And, you know, you can accept help in moving from one phase to the other. Please do. It's a collaboration. If you need assistance, find that assistance that you need, but know that you are going to be victorious in this perspective change. Okay, let's see. What do we got to start? We got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Nice. The Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. A lot of fire energy with the Wands. Of course, you're a fire sign, my Sagittarius, so there's a lot of passion. You're a very passionate sign, a very free-thinking sign. And these queens are telling me that you, I mean, you know this. The Queen of Swords knows that. Look at that strength cards coming out for you. We get the King of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I don't even know what to do with these cards right now. Let's, we'll put them where they fit in a minute. So yeah, we've got this beautiful end and new beginning coming for you. The Queen of Swords is you bossing up, taking control over your thoughts, taking control over your belief system, you know, refusing to accept those naysayers or refusing to be tormented by these swords anymore. The Queen of Swords has overcome all of that. And she is now ready to share her knowledge with the world. Now she doesn't have to teach. She doesn't have to write a book. She can. She doesn't have to. She leads by example. She leads by the choices she makes. And yeah, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I love this for you. That is you, my Sagittarius friends. You are, you're ready to get going. You're ready to grab yours. You're ready to be free. The horse in this card represents freedom, and Sagittarians really love their freedom. They love their freedom of expression. They like to roam freely. They are the creator and the creative in a lot of situations. So you are moving into this beautiful energy because you're taking control, you're appreciating, you're valuing with the Queen of Swords what you have to contribute. With the Strength and the King of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So you know the truth, and you need to be kinder to yourself, okay? There's nothing you can get past the King or Queen of Swords. They've seen it all, they've experienced it all, they know the answers. They are weathered individuals who have gone through, you know, all of the difficulties, the ones, the swords, that all the conflicts, right? The things that keep you up at night, the things that have happened, like those situations where maybe you were betrayed, or someone stole from you, or someone lied to you, or you know, there was people were at you. I mean, I don't know how this will relate to you, but the Queen and King of Swords have been through it, have overcome it, and have gained wisdom that they're now ready to share. And I find with the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Strength card, the Two of Wands, together with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is that hard work, like that motivation to get it done, the finger on the pulse kind of energy, the perfectionist energy. With you knowing what you know, and finding this creative way of living it, of showing your strength, of and this could be, it could be writing a book, it could be performance art, it could be telling your story, it could be changing your life experience, your life situation, so that the people around you see the changes. And being true to yourself and creative in those changes. What's the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Five of Swords, right? That's the energy. That was my struggle there. That headache energy. Stress. Could be a person, could be a situation, could be a thing, could be yourself. Whatever that Five of Swords is, it's right there in keeping with the Nine of Swords. But the Queen and King of Swords say you're past that. You're over that. That's so yesterday, right? Beautiful things are coming, and you need to know that. Don't hesitate to ask for help if you do need it. I don't suspect you will, but just know you don't have to do it alone. You have the Queen and King of Swords who are telling you, you know what you're doing. It's a confirmation that you know you. Okay, Knight and Queen of Wands with the Strength and the Two of Wands is telling me to tell you to embrace your passion. To find it, to take it for yourself. Hard work, strength, it's all going to pay off to get out of this Five of Swords energy. This Five of Swords energy is that a nuisance kind of energy. It keeps coming back. So you have a moment of self-doubt. And you decide, that's it, I can't do this, I can't do this. And then you have a good night's sleep, and you wake up and have a coffee and a good breakfast, and you have a whole new insight, like, I can do this. I can do this. And by mid-afternoon, something has happened, and you're back in that mindset of, I can't do this. What was I thinking? Why can't? And that's just like a a constant. That Five of Swords is like that constant nagging naysayer in the back of your head. All right? Causes these sleepless nights. That's over with. You've done the work. You've gained the wisdom. You have the strength. You certainly have the passion. And yeah, there's a blank canvas out there. Go make your mark. All right, my Sagittarius friends, let's get, what a beautiful reading. Like, it never ceases to amaze me how different the readings can be between the signs. I'd encourage you to watch your readings for your sun, moon, and rising. It'll give you a more complete picture, and it may indicate different areas of your life where these energies will be showing up. You can get your birth chart online. Just key in a free birth chart or a free natal birth chart. If you know where you were born, of course, the date you were born, and ideally the time you were born, you will get a chart that spits out and tells you where all your placements are. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Now, an angel guide oracle for you. Ooh, ooh. Surrender. Yeah. Surrender those fears, stresses. Surrender that angst to the universe. Let me read that for you. Surrender is a spiritual practice, and it's not an easy one. But angels are working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power. Stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles that you deserve, right? Whew. Take time to realize that in order to be helped, you must surrender your need for control over the situation. You must surrender your need for control over the situation that's on your mind. Hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual allies, and when you do so, you will allow angels of light to swoop in and help everything transform. If you find yourself having difficulties letting go of the reins, it's because there's a part of you that's not willing to receive the help or miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to God and let the miracles in. So, my goodness. Sagittarians, you guys amaze me. You floor me. I love your energy. I love your intensity. I love your, you know, that what are they going to do next energy? Oh, we have 3, but I have to take them. They came out as one complete story, starting with storytelling and connection, drum machine and regulation, and new spirit moon with hope. So I'm going to read these for you. I'm sorry, there's 3. You have to listen to me struggle through. However, the message from Spirit will be clear. Traditionally, winter was when we told our stories. Wisdom was passed down from one generation to the next during these times, and many of our teachings were passed down orally. This medicine card comes forward today to remind you of the potent stories your family history holds. In these stories, there are medicine ways, teachings of your lineage, and traditional knowledge that is waiting to be uncovered. This medicine card asks you to do some familial research at this time. Sit with an elder in your family and ask them to tell you their favorite stories. If this is not accessible to you, ask for the information to come through your dreams, visions, and inner knowing. Write down what you discover. Think about the favorite stories of your childhood, the stories told to you by your loved ones, and all the teachings passed down to you about your heritage. There is gold waiting to be mined there, and you are being welcomed forward as a wisdom keeper of family knowledge and tradition. Storytelling is a way to remember who we truly are, and this card is calling you home to your most authentic self. The healing affirmation today for your reading is, the stories held in my memories are waiting to be revealed. I am a wisdom keeper for my lineage. You most certainly are. All right, number 38, drum medicine and regulation. When you were swimming in the first waters of your mother's womb, the rhythmic thump of her heartbeat linked you to the world. It was a beautiful and consistent measure of sound that connected you to your life force and brought your spirit into form. The medicine of the drum is here to steady, ground, and rewire your nervous system so that you may find balance once again. In times of chaos, stress, and disarray, it can be challenging to bring ourselves back to a regulated state. This time in your life is calling for balance, as you have been pushing yourself past your capacity in all ways. The medicine of the drum comes forward for you to bring you back to your most natural rhythm. Your ancestors step forward to sing a drum song that calls you back to peace and calm. The words of the song are sung in the oldest language of your lineage, and although you might not understand them completely, your blood memory does. This is a deeply healing card for you to choose, and your whole system settles. The beat of the drum balances your heartbeat, adrenals, and breath. Regulation is key to your wellness. You are worthy of healing. And the healing affirmation for this card is, I am brought back to balance by the beat of the drum. My whole system relaxes with every vibrating sound. And now we have New Spirit Moon with Hope. A sliver of hope and magic, the new moon is a clean slate for you to create. Call up your intentions during this time. Listen to the rumbles of creation that exist in the core of your soul. What lights you up? What feels like fuel for your sacred fire? What is calling to you from the invisible realm of possibility? And how will you feel when your dreams become reality? Your specific intentions at this time are sacred dreams waiting to be birthed. This card comes your way to remind you that no dream is too big. The stars are waiting for your instructions, and Grandmother Moon is waiting to reflect your inner light and shine brightly over the world with its radiance. New moons are a time of possibility and alignment. Stay focused on your thoughts and align them with your greatest visions. Center your mind with the most healed outcomes you can imagine. At this moment, miracles are possible. Use this time to plant the seeds of inspiration and tend to them, weeding out that which no longer interests or serves you. Your healing affirmation with this card is, I am ready to plant the seeds of my future. I stay aligned in my thoughts and focus on what is possible. Oh my goodness, my Sagittarian friends, what a beautiful message you have for the first 2 weeks of October. Like, it's a lot, right? It feels like it's a lot. But you got this. We're going to close out your reading with an angel number. So these angel numbers, or this angel number, whatever comes out for you. When you see these numbers anywhere out in the world, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading. Okay? And you can see these numbers anywhere. It might be the total on your receipt or on a telephone number, or in a book. Address. Let's see. 666. Reflect. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Right? Absolutely. And don't fall prey to that 666 foolishness that it's the sign of the devil or whatever people say. It's not. It's a truly spiritual number. It's a number of blessings and love. It's an angel number. 2222, feminine forces. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, just listen. So this is some beautiful message. I'm going to read the keywords for reflect and 666, love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. And 2222, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. So my Sagittarian friends, this has been your reading for the first 2 weeks of October. I hope it resonated with you, and if it did, please give me a thumbs up. I really enjoyed reading the message for you today. And if you're interested in hearing what the last 2 weeks of October, that energy has for you, those readings will be up in a week or two. You could subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified when they upload. Also, I do weekly pick a card, so you may find a pick a card reading there that answers some questions for you or provides some guidance. But until next time, my friends,